I am trying my hardest to find the books that I've listed on Vinted. So, hello, I didn't really do a proper introduction in the last vlog, but my name is Kaylee. Most of you have been here before, so I feel weird when I say, oh hello, this is my channel, because I just feel like I'm having a chat with friends whenever I pick the phone up. But, oh, I don't want to do it, so it's fine, isn't it? I don't have to. I put some books up for sale on Vinted, and I had 2 sets of books up, and my friend said one of them would be good for her granddaughter. So I remember taking a pack of books out, and then I don't remember, 1, where I put that pack of books, and 2, where I put the other pack. Because I had 2 sets that our neighbour gave us, and that's not something that Winry was interested in. My neighbour gave us a huge bag of books. She kept all the fairy ones. Yeah, she kept all the fairy ones. I can't, for the life of me, find these other ones. And someone's bought the one that was £1. And they're like gymnastic books. I don't know where it is. Been through the cupboard. It's got to be somewhere. And it's one of these things where I'd have to pull the whole cupboard out, and I haven't got the energy yet. And I need to put Winry's ice cream truck away, the cardboard one. We need to start folding that down. And then I'll be able to get into the other cupboard, because at the moment I've put that in front of a cupboard. I feel like I'm still achy. I'm going to have to sit down. But why? Why have I lost it? How? How? I just keep thinking I haven't taken it. I know I haven't been to the charity shop. Don't know. But anyway, today's plan is to package orders. I'm a little bit late packaging them. I like to package them the next day and send them out. But I'm not pushing myself. When I'm poorly, I'm just going to be poorly. Because I've realised if I stop and just let my body do whatever it's doing, I'm well again after about 2-3 days. Whereas if I keep pushing through it, it just knocks me out for about 2 weeks. So yeah, I just rest. Mopsy, don't do that, baby. There's lots of things I want to do. I want to clean Mopsy's bed. Yeah, I'm going to get it all clean. You're going to hate me for it, aren't you? She needs her bowls cleaned again. I think we clean her bowls like every other day, don't we? You're filthy. I want to change the bed. Do you know, like, there's so many things, and I was sitting there not being able to do anything, itching to get things done. And so...
And he's using science to make the bugs, like, weed or something.
That's the plan, to get loads done. But I'll let you know if I find these books. But we're not buying anything. We're sticking on our no by November. And I'd like to do it in December as well, and do a debt-free December. Only 7 days in, 1 week, and I've not bought anything. I don't really buy much anyway. Mopsy's fussing around on this mat though. You're very pleased about it, aren't you? Mum, I bought a new mat. I actually bought this in September, but it was shipped by land from Temu. You can see it's still got folds in it. I've been watching it. They've drawn me a map of where it's been. It's been so many different places that I've never even heard of. Mopsy's happy about it though. I wanted one because my feet get cold. Yes. My feet get cold in the kitchen, and I'm out here all the time. And so I wanted a little mat to stand on. But we've had to move it away. It was further up, but Mopsy, you make such a mess with your food. So we moved it down here. But it means when I'm doing the washing, I can sit on the mat as well. But you love it, don't you? So this one turned up, and another one for the front room. Shall I show you? For reference, this one I think was £14, like £14. And it's not like a proper mat. Oh, Mopsy. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if you can even see it. Yeah, it's not like a proper mat. There you go. You can see it a bit there, can't you? It is perfect for out here. You love it, don't you? I would say it is a bit dog beddy. But that's what I just wanted, something cheap that I didn't want to invest in a proper carpet, because it's going to get ruined. So I just wanted one that doesn't need too much maintenance, you know. I can probably just chuck this in the washing machine. And then this is the other one. It's an absolutely huge carpet, but you can see it's not a very thick one. It's more like a backed blanket, but it will be fine. It's just to go on the floor. You can see there's no like pile any. And then it's got like sticky bits on the back. This one was 60 and it's huge. I'm going to take the other one out and put this one in. and then move the one that's up there up this end. It's just toys everywhere. But this bit of floor here is quite noisy, and when they're playing with like this toy kitchen and the bits fall on the floor, it's really, really loud. So I wanted some soundproofing for the floor. So that's why I spent 70, nearly £80 on 2 mats. I think that's alright, isn't it, Mopsy? That's a good purchase. I knew they weren't going to be really, really good ones. But yeah, I'm enjoying the fact that they've arrived. It feels like a bit of a cheat because they've arrived just in time for the no-buy, so I've got something to keep me busy. Well, I have hoovered upstairs and downstairs. I've put the washing on. I'm no closer to knowing where those books are. I've hoovered downstairs, I've hoovered around where they're playing. I haven't tidied up and hoovered that. They're playing, I don't need to. But now I'm going to put the ice cream truck down and hope that it's in that cupboard. Otherwise, I don't know where I've put them. At least, when you lose things, at least it means you just have a proper tidy up, don't you? Although most of the stuff, I feel like it's not mess because they're playing. No, I don't mind it when they're playing. So that job's done. You see those boxes on the table? Christmas loveliness. You're in the cupboard. You're in the cupboard of despair. Not because it's super messy. It's just because, look, I'll show you. So this is the slidey cupboard over here in the corner, and when it opens, it's like it doesn't open all the way. Even if the bag was there, you can't get to this like middle 40 centimeters. You can get about 15 to 20 centimeters this side and that side because of the handles, and we do need to change it. It's something that needs to be changed because there's just so much wasted space because you can't put anything in there. But yeah, I'm going to go in the cupboard of despair and see if those books are in there. Found some pictures. This is how the patio used to be. Winry, stop talking over me. This is where the patio, how the patio used to be. That's where their sandpit is now. I used to have it all so neat and prim before children came. And then that was me and Chris in the garden. The garden was an overgrown mess, and I've slowly been turning it into an overgrown wildlife habitat. Yeah, it just shocked me when I saw that. Oh yeah, I remember. I loved them flowers. They got so huge in the pots, and all the ones on the back. These were chip pots from Asda. They were like for putting your chips in. And Chris, I asked him to screw them to the fence, so he did. And I had pansies growing, and they like waterfalled down. It looked so beautiful that year. And then these, keep dropping it. These pillows were my mum's from her house, and one of them had to be mended. These recycled blankets we got from our honeymoon and then our second honeymoon. These mats on the table were my nanny's. This was gifted to me years ago, this big pot, and it was filled with like hot chocolate supplies. And then this bag was, I had that for ages. And then all the pots, like this pot was my nanny's, this was nanny's, this was my great granddad. It was like, and these, I think we could only afford 2 bags of this, so we then got 2 bags of this because then that would be enough, and we just put the stick between them, and we did it all very, very cheap, and that was on offer in Asda's, the little parasol and that. It was all a set. Yeah, it didn't cost much to do it all, and I absolutely loved it. I used to have it all so lovely. But that's alright, I've got children now. Can't have it both ways when you're with them all the time. But yeah, it was nice. There's our collies. Part duck they were. Always in the water. This is Ellie, and then this is Darcy. And I was always walking with them. I used to walk miles and miles and miles and miles with them. Lovely girls they were. So I've taken the doors off of that cupboard now. I'm in the right old sort. There's our DVD collection. But the trouble is, this cupboard at the bottom here, I can't store anything in it. I have to keep stuff away from the walls. There's a piece of paper touching the wall, and it just gets so damp. And that carpet, I think, is from the 70s in this cupboard. So it does need Chris to sort it. It needs it all taken out. It needs these out, and then we can put storage boxes in there. And hopefully, if it's air's circulating, it won't get so damp and stuff, because that's why I can't use the cupboards. That's why the toys are outside. Because I can't use my cupboards because they just get so damp. So I think it needs Chris to put a new floor in here. He's probably got some MDF because we collected a lot that was going free. Someone was having a clear out and we collected a lot going free. And so when we're not having them sweets, go and put them in the bin. No, they're not to eat, darling. They were in the bottom of the bag. Yeah, so I think he needs to make a base for this cupboard with the MDF, and then or take these shelves out, and instead of having the 2 shelves, we'll just have 1 shelf in the middle, and then the plan is hopefully we can store some bits up here and then get Arden's toy boxes in here, because this stuff is just here because it is here, you know, it doesn't have to be here.
Oh, my birthday decorations.
Yeah, they're the flowers that we made for your birthday, aren't we?
Why don't you go and record?
Put his toys back in front of it again. It is only the bottom of that cupboard that gets damp, I should add. The top of it is fine for some reason. It is just the bottom. But the books, they would be up the top with the DVDs. Are not in there. Where have I put them? Oh, good news. I found these little leaves that I use for my charms that I couldn't remember where I'd put. I found them. Bad news, I can't find that set of books. I'm just going to have to cancel the order on Vinted. Editing Kaylee here, hello. With them books, Chris found them for me. They were in his rucksack, which was the place that I thought they were originally. And because I'd wrapped them in plastic, the books fitted, that's so noisy, the books fitted exactly in the base of his rucksack, and the plastic made it feel like the bottom of his rucksack because it's like insulated, like a lunchbox on that bit. But yeah, he found them. The first lady, I had said to her, if I find them, I will relist them, but she didn't get back to me and she didn't buy them. Someone else bought them and I've already posted them out. Yay, problem solved. Henry has been decorating boxes for me, and this is fireworks. I love that. And this is the other box. This is a flower watching the fireworks. I think it's got fireworks all over the back as well. Oh no, it's just got a giant windmill on the back. Oh, I love that.
Ticklish bit.
No, tickly next to my neck, yeah.
The aeroplane. Look at those wide, thin wings. The police aeroplane's brother is that one. Brother!
Hello.
Time for breakfast. Go down to the petrol station. Brother! And squash!
You got any? Right, why did you ask me to choose and now you're not letting you do it? Why?
I thought you were going to choose that one.
Just about to glue gun on some little holly pieces, and I thought maybe you'd like to see the things I've knitted for the little Christmas box of loveliness.